Day of Black Sun, cost 6, 4. Yeah, we can destroy all that costs 3 and attack with everything that we have and finish the game. That's it. One more game, one more victory. Hello you and welcome back to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I am Bruno Barbieri and today I'm bringing to you a Golgari Kona on Best of 1. But as always, before I explain this deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at mtg_barbieri, because there you will find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. And don't forget that this deck list here is on my Tyrant. You can find the link in the description below. Just click on the link, go to my website, copy the deck list from there, and import it directly to your MTG Arena. So we are playing a Golgari on Best of 1 today, which means it's a black and green deck, and the strategy is pretty simple. It's Kona in Golgari. And why this works so great, Kona in Golgari? Because people usually expect to see a Kona in a Simic deck with Omniscience or something like that. And we don't want to give any clue to our opponents that we are playing with Kona, so we can easily finish the game on turn 4 or turn 5 if they don't have a way to destroy our Kona. That's why we are not playing Cavern of Souls, that we need to set for Beast, for example, so we can play Kona without the risk of being countered. We are not using formidable speakers, so we don't need to show that we are getting Kona or things like that. We don't have any special way to get Kona in our deck, but usually you can get on the first 5-6 turns, usually if you don't get it in your first hand. So it's working just fine. We have Lumbering World Wagon that help us to deal a lot of damage. We may tap Kona with the Stampede or with the Evendo. But the best option is using the Lumbering World Wagon, because we can tap Kona and deal damage at the same time while we can ramp as well. Another way to use the Lumbering World Wagon is with the Hostile Investigator. Your opponent will have to discard a card, you will create a clue so you can draw a card, and also you can use the Hostile Investigator to crew for the Lumbering World Wagon, ramp, and deal damage as well. So it's insanely good here. So basically that's the idea. We want to use Kona to drop some big creatures as soon as we can, such as the Marble Bowl. When this creature enters, each opponent to discard a card, loses 2 life, and exile the top 3 cards of the library. And also it has the Swamp Cycling, so you may discard this to get a Swamp and help you to ramp. If you need just one untapped land to play Kona and you don't have, you discard this at the end of the opponent's turn, get the land, and play Kona on the next turn, on your next turn, and then you get whatever you want from your hand. We have the Armagon that when it enters, you can destroy up to 3 target creatures. It has flash. I usually forget that it has flash, but it has. And it's amazing to almost clear the board, especially if they have a lot of small creatures. You can play the Armagon from the Kona, for example, and wipe the board and leave the way open to attack with the Lumbering World Wagon. We have Ghalta as well. Sometimes it's great if you have another big creature in hand. You tap Kona, play Ghalta, and get the other creatures that you have in hand and play all of them at the same time. If I'm not making a mistake, I played 2 Hostile Investigator and Malboro at the same time, and they had to discard 3 cards. It's amazing. And we, of course, we have Olgavoth, Terror Eater. It has Flying, Lifelink, and the ward is sacrifice 3 non-land permanents. So it's a very hard creature to destroy with a spot removal. And also we have the Summon Behemoth that you can destroy 2 target no-land permanents on turn 1 and turn 2. On turn 3, you will draw 3 cards, and on turn 4, this creature deals damage equal to the total mana value of other permanents you control to its opponent, but probably the game will be finished until you achieve the Lord Counter 4. And to help us in all this strategy here, we have some spot removals requiring X for small creatures, and Low Goodbye that we can destroy creatures and Planeswalker with mana value 3 or less, which is also great because the only thing that can really cause us problem is a lot of small creatures in the beginning of the game because they can kill us faster. So we want to control this. And along with it's especially amazing against the Sheltered by Ghost, for example, if you are facing a deck with Azorius Enchantment, for example, that has a small creature and Sheltered by Ghost. You can avoid the ward ability with the Long Goodbye and destroy their creature no matter how much Sheltered by Ghost they have, or if they have at all some ward ability to protect them. So we can destroy the small creatures anyway with the Long Goodbye. And also it works with Planeswalker, which is amazing. And we have some global removals here that cover up, that also allow us to collect evidence 6 and remove a card from a game. We choose some card from the opponent's graveyard, then we remove from the library and from their hand as well. And of course, Day of Black Sun, it's especially amazing against small creatures because you have a lot of big ones. So sometimes you just need to destroy 2 or 3 drops from the battlefield. Your creatures will not be affected, and you will have the path clear to give your little damage and finish the game. So let's see how all this thing works in practice. See you in a gameplay. Well, we just don't have the Kona. But at least we have the Lumbering World Wagon that can help us to ramp. And we have a Hostile Investigator that can enable the Lumbering World Wagon. Let's keep 7. Let's check what they are going to play. Depending on what they play. Okay, we can play this one here tapped, so we don't take damage without a reason. It seems to be an Azorius. Azorius control, probably. Oh no, Enduring Innocence. Interesting. Let's play the Lumbering World Wagon. And we can get the Swamp. Then we can play a Hostile Investigator. And we are going to be very near to play the Armagon Future Shark. Oh man. Okay, I have another one, so that's not gonna be a problem. I think that I will need to play the Requiring X. Oh no, I can't play. My bad. Let's play another Lumbering World Wagon, so we can ramp a little more. This time, yeah, it can be a Swamp again. We have 4, 6. Scavenger, great. Let's use a Requiring Hex here before they try to protect it. However, they would have managed to protect it anyway. 1, 2, 5, 6. We attack 7. Yeah, we are near. Sheltered by Ghost again, man. It's unbelievable. At least we are keeping our blocker here. I would need a Long Goodbye, but okay. Kona will help me, for sure. It costs 4. Let's play Kona. Okay, they can counter my Kona. Oh, come on. Let's tap here. And then we play a Volgavoth. They will have to sacrifice all their permanents to target Volgavoth. Oh man, they are getting my creature. Oh no, my Kona. Okay, it's fair. It's fair. Requiring X again. I think that I'm going to attack so we can get some life back. Perfect. Now we play the Hostile Investigator. Maybe they will counter. Yeah, I don't think they have counters. It seems to be an Azorius enchantment. Shard Mage's Rescue. Man, that's perfect. However, I can't use on their turn, which is pretty bad. Dimensional Exile. Okay, we need to draw a card in this case. Yeah, let's take 4 damage. They will be back to 22. And let's draw a card. If you find another coin... Oh, great. This one here will solve all my problems. Long goodbye. The ward cost will not affect me. So that's gonna be amazing. Let me see here. We have... Yeah, let's get some lands. Now we can get a forest. Let's play a Hostile Investigator. They will have to discard this card here. Kin Binding. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Well, what we have here? Kona and a Ghalta. Very interesting. And we have a Vendor to tap Kona. It sounds promising. And they took a mulligan. Even better, I hope. Oh, great. Let's play this one here. Then we play an Evando, Blooming March, Overlord of the Bailmerk. Okay, it seems that it's a Reanimator deck. Probably. Great, we have Malboro. Amazing. And here we go again. They are playing with black, white, green. Maybe it's the Reanimator with enchantments. A Yuna. Maybe it's Yuna. Yeah, it seems that's a Yuna. Let's see how it goes. Summon Faerie. Great. And we can discard 2 cards from their hand on the next turn. Swamp, let me check what they have in graveyard. Just the Bahamut, that can be a problem. Let's play Kona. We can tap it. And here we go. Let's play Ghalta. And the 3 creatures here. They will have to discard 2. Actually, they will discard all the 3 cards. And exile the top 3 cards of the library. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, they lost the Yuna. It's the Yuna. It's really Yuna. Let's tap the Malboro. Oh, I can't attack with the... My bad. Okay, they have another Summon Faerie. That's not gonna be a problem. I believe that we can make a huge attack here with the Lumbering Word Wagon. My bad, they should have tapped with the Lumbering Word Wagon and attack it. My mistake. My turn. Day of Black Sun. Cost 6, 4. Yeah, we can destroy all that costs 3. And attack with everything that we have. And finish the game. That's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, I go first. Keep 7. We just need a planet or the Lumbering World Wagon to tap the Iguana, and of course a big creature. Another long goodbye. Okay, starting town again. Then we play a Blooming March. Oh no, we need to play starting town. Too bad. Okay. Let's use long goodbye. And take 1 damage. Whatever. Then we can play the Hostile Investigator. I think that I'm going to play the Lumbering World Wagon. Yeah, I can't play Hostile Investigator anyway, so whatever. Let's get a land. Now we can use Deadly Cover-Up. Let's get a Swamp. Obira. Yeah. If I don't get a big creature, that's gonna be a problem. Let's try to play Kona. Maybe they will counter it. No. Okay, maybe they have a spot removal, which is gonna be pretty bad. I should have played the Hostile Investigator first, so they would spend. But okay. I can attack? Yeah, I can attack. That's gonna be 7 damage. We get a forest now. Perfect, they are down to 10. And we can play Hostile Investigator on the next turn. And hopefully deal 8 damage. Okay, what they are getting? What is this? Faerie Fencing. Target creature get -X/-X until end of turn. That creature gets an additional -2/-3 until end of turn if you control the Faerie as you cast this spell. Yeah, they can destroy my Lumbering World Wagon, which is gonna be pretty bad. But we can use a long goodbye here, so they will not receive a -2/-3 when they play this thing here. We can use a Hostile Investigator, so they can't kill my creatures with this Faerie Fencing here. Perfect, let's tap. And we can ramp a little more. Let's get a Swamp. 8 damage to the face. Yeah, they are down to 2. And we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can play the Armagon on the next turn. Strategic Betrayal. Okay, we can play Armagon. Let's play the Armagon. And let's see if they're going to counter it. Because I want to enable the Lumbering World Wagon. Yeah. Too bad. Picklock Prankster. That's not gonna be so great, but at least we can use to attack. Let's draw a card here. Maybe it's a creature, who knows? Tough decision. Okay, they are destroying my Lumbering World Wagon. Let's hope it's a creature. It's a creature. Great, let's play Ghalta. We don't have anything to play, whatever. End turn. And let's hope they don't have a way to destroy my creatures. One damage to the face, they will destroy all creatures. Or they are just scooping and creating some no rankles prank. Interesting. Let's see. We can't do nothing about this. Okay. Where are my creatures? Okay, 1 damage. Okay, let's use a requiring X. Another requiring X, it may help, especially because fairies usually don't cost too much. Ghalta. Let's wait to get another big creature here and see if we can. Okay, we don't. Let's play the Ghalta and whatever. We have enough mana to play whatever we want. They have 2 counters. Okay, next. And turn, great. And they bounce it back. I believe that I'm going to use a Deadly Cover-Up. Remove a counter from this creature. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, this turn draw a card. Yeah, let's use a Deadly Cover-Up. Oh man, they have a Hostile Investigator. Okay, let's use a Deadly Cover-Up. We can collect Evidence 6, 4. Actually, we can get from here. I got 12 for a mistake, but whatever. They are going to counter. Okay, now we can get something from them. I don't care about their creatures, but the Rankle Prank can become a problem. They have a counter. 2 counters, I mean. They just have 1 Rankle Prank. Come on, man. Unbelievable. If I play right now, they will be able to counter. So let's wait 1 more turn. Requiring X. It costs how much? The ward costs 2. Yeah, we have to wait 1 turn. Let me see here. 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They will. Oh, I need to destroy this Sleep Curse Faerie. Anyway. Yes. We pay 2. Auto pay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we still have enough lands to play the Hostile Investigator, and in case they try to counter, I can pay the rest. So they will have to discard this card here as well. Perfect. As expected. I think that I'm going to tap here. Actually, whatever, I don't care. I'm not using these lands for any other thing than tapping. Okay, good game. They don't have an answer. Good game. That's it. One more game, one more victory. Uh, okay, let's keep 7. At least we can swamp cycling the Malboro and get one more land. Oh, great. We have here to tap Kona. Perfect. Let's play this one here. The best thing here would be get Ghalta, but I don't think that we are having this luck. Long goodbye. Next. I think that I'm going to swamp cycling here just to be sure that we are going to have enough mana to play Kona on the next turn. Let's see. I hope that they use all their mana. Come on. Use all your mana. Let's wait one more. Actually, we have 7 cards already. If we don't get a land, we need to... Okay, let's play a long goodbye first. Just to wait one more turn. Because I really want to play Malboro. It will enter Stampede for now. Let's wait to see if they're going to use all their mana. So I can play Kona safer. Great. Perfect. However, they still have a land here, which is not that great. Let's take 4 damage. They can still play a spot removal, which is not great. Let's play a Kona. We tap here. They have a spot removal probably. Oh, they don't? Okay, great. Let's play Malboro. So we can force them to discard some cards, discard a card, lose 2 life, and exile the top 3 cards of their library. Oh man, a Liliana and 2 swamps. Okay. If they destroy my icon, I have another one. And then I will play the Hostile Investigator, maybe? Yeah. Let's do this again. Target opponents lose life equal to the number of creatures they control. Then they destroy all creatures. Okay, they are getting my Kona, which is gonna be pretty bad. So let's play the Hostile Investigator to make them discard a card. Okay, let's draw a card now. Another event, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can hold a little more to play the Bahamut. Unholy Annex. Now that's gonna be a problem. Because they can get 2 life back. Bitter Triumph. Evendo. Hostile Investigator. The End, great. Let's draw a card now. And we have Kona. Perfect, we can use Kona and play the Summon Bahamut. Perfect. Let's hope they don't have spot removal. Let's tap here. We can attack. If they want to trade, be my guest. Okay, are you deciding if you want to trade or not? Yeah, of course you want to trade. Now we can play Bahamut and destroy the Unholy Annex before you play your demon. If they don't destroy my Bahamut, we can destroy their core on my next turn. And I think that we can attack without a problem. Bandit's Talent. Okay, long goodbye, goodbye. Strategic Betrayal, goodbye Kona. I will not think twice about this. We now have a lot of lands, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can play basic anything we need. Let's destroy here. Come on. It's your goal. Let's attack, and I will stop to take damage because I will be holding some lands in my hand. And we are going to draw 2 cards on the next turn, so it will help us a lot to avoid the damage from the Bandit's Talent. And they scooped. One more game, one more victory. Man, that's great. We just need one more big creature. Keep 7. We can tap Kona with Lumbering Wagon and deal a great damage. Maybe 4 damage, 5 damage. Yeah. Let's play this one here tapped. We just need a big creature to play Ghalta. To play with Ghalta. Perfect. What's gonna be? Deceit. Oh man, they are getting my Kona. They are getting my Kona. Too bad. Let's play Forest, Lumbering Wagon. Take action and swamp. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 more lands to play Ghalta from hand. Stock up. A Hostile Investigator would be great as well. Oh, Kona, it's even better. Let's play a swamp. We play Kona, we tap with the Lumbering Wagon so we can deal damage. 6 damage to the face. Let's get a forest. Perfect. And now we can play the Ghalta. Unfortunately, we don't have any other creature. But we can finish the game if they don't destroy my Ghalta or my Kona. Probably they have a lot of spot removal in this deck. And to play a global removal such as Deadly Cover-Up, they will need one more land. Deceit. Okay, they are bouncing back my Ghalta, probably. Yeah. Now if you get another big creature, it can be better. Oh, Strategic Betrayal. We have another Lumbering Word Wagon. Let's get a Swamp. And now we have 3, 6, 7, 8. We have everything that we need to play Ghalta. But I would like to have a Hostile Investigator before playing Ghalta. Deceit, okay, they will discard my Ghalta. As expected, starting town will not solve my problem. I think that we should collect evidence 6. We get rid of Ghalta, and let's stop with this deceit madness that they have. Counter target spell with mana value 2 or less, Deadly Cover-Up. Okay, Deadly Cover-Up will not help them because Lumbering Word Wagon is ready to attack. So let's play the Hostile Investigator. Let's hope they don't have a spot removal. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. And that's the deck, folks. Got any questions about the build or how it plays? Drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.